welcome back to the third episode of Lex Write About It. I got my boy Jay here with me. Let me tell y'all a little bit about Jay. Jay is a South Central California native who teaches high schoolers art and inspires them through his own drawings. He has a passion for creativity, clothes, and poetry.
Yeah. That's all right.
Wait.
I'm a black man.
Yeah, he's a black man.
Yeah.
An educated black man educating other black children.
I got a degree or two.
We love to see it. Yes. What up, Jay?
What's the deal?
I guess you be drippy or whatever you say. You like clothes and like all that.
Sometimes
I guess you be
I'll
drippy,
be doing
drippy.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, you drippy.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Look at the tits. Look at her. Look at the pink.
You know,
well, I can't wear pink like you.
You know, pink used to be my favorite color, so I know a little bit about it.
Used to be. What pink do to you?
I just, sometimes you gotta break up with a color.
Damn,
like,
that's deep.
And like, she's still my girl, but
Mm-hmm.
she like on the back burner. Like, yellow is she's my joy and my pride.
That's yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
I'm just loyal to blue. That's just been like day one.
Yeah.
Also brainwashing, but like day one.
I was about to say, is that because you're from LA and you know?
And family from he's like, hey,
but
cousins, they do what they do.
I feel it though, because my family's the same way. Like, I have uncles that won't even wear red clothing because they're like, I can't mess with that red, and I'm like, my dude, it's a shirt. Like, put it on.
I thought I didn't like the color. I just didn't know I wasn't allowed to wear it.
Got it.
I was like, oh man, I ain't never liked that color in my life, bro. You just couldn't wear it. Oh. I thought I didn't like it.
Yeah.
College was fun, bro. I could just put on a hat. Like, I'd take it out, like, if I was sneaking food from the family and just eating outside in the car. That's what I do with my hat. So I, like, drive to, like, I get halfway to school. I'm like, oh, shit. I can wear this color anywhere on campus.
Ooh, yeah. It's crazy. So what you do this weekend?
I do this weekend?
Yeah.
I do this weekend. Lived, just honoring myself.
We black and we proud out here. We are black and proud out here.
The ancestors rocking with me. I'm rocking with them.
Yeah, that's
how that works. Oh, yeah.
What?
I can't wait to bring this shit up. So I was at this house, right? I didn't know it was just going to be a random ass house. I went to like this poetry event, and it was inside of a house. I usually go to like, venue spots. I'm bad with checking addresses before I get there. I just be like, regardless of where I'm going, I'm in the city, I need about 45 minutes. So no matter what the address say, I'm not really gonna look at it. I'm like, oh, it's in this city. I'm just go to it. I got there, I'm like, damn, I went down the wrong street, called the person who, sent me the flyer or whatever. She was like, yeah. You wasn't gonna tell me, Miss Yeah. Mind you, she on color people time, so she late. Like, how you invite me somewhere and then you late? And she also said later, hey, when it's ending. Bro, you invited me here. I don't know when it's ending. Whenever we get tired of this. So, long story short, we get into the house. They got cotton in there. But now, people got cotton in their house. But, like, it was a plant in a vase. I ain't never seen raw cotton in my life.
Whew.
It was a black people house. Didn't make it no better. I was still confused.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I'm like, nigga, you got raw cotton in your house. And there was no explanation from nobody.
Just in there, just chilling.
Yeah.
In a vase.
Now people do that. No, the fuck they don't. I've been black my whole life. I ain't never. Safe to say, I still did my poem and shit, but like that.
Yeah.
But it was cotton next to me. I was like, don't record this shit.
I do not want this cotton.
Nah,
next
meat
to me.
and cotton, that shit crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Man.
I could never. Whew. But I mean.
What you do this weekend?
What?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I do this.
What I do? Listen, Jay is about to be asking me questions too, so I just want y'all to know that.
Indeed.
What did I do this weekend?
That shit ain't fun. It's your turn.
What did I do?
We can start off with what you ate. That's always a good way.
That's harder, man. Let's see what I
You're not
ate.
trying to figure out what you eating. You gotta say what you ate.
I ate some Panda Express. Friday.
Oh yeah, you is from out of the city. You want me to take you to a real Chinese food spot?
Nah, like we could go to some, but I'm just saying like on nights where it's like a long day of work. It's right around the corner. I live in the valley. I don't live like close to the good hole in the wall places.
I take everything
like,
back. You right. You did what you had to do.
Like after a long day at work, you just be like, shoot, what's around the corner? We don't live where the good.
I really feel like I need to apologize now. Like, I feel like I was pressing you a little bit.
No, it's good.
My apologies. You live in the valley.
No, it's good. Because if I want to come down to the south to be like, I want to go to some good places, then I'd be like, yeah, I go to some good places. Yeah, for sure. But if you want to like send me a list of places where you at some point you got to go to these places, I'm always down to accept it.
I put on this weight because I eat good food.
And listen, I'm trying to gain weight. So
oh, yeah, you in the right business.
Let's get it.
I ain't lost weight since like 10. So shit.
You play all day. That's all you do is play.
You not wrong.
That's all you do is play. All you do is play. So tell the people while we playing all day. Tell these people how.
Tell me what you want.
Oh.
Damn.
I
thought we was in some shit.
We're gonna try it again later.
Yeah, later. We got this.
Get it together though, because later
it was me, but I started it, so you gotta get it together.
You're right. It was my fault. I'm gonna get it together though, but next time we need to be on one accord.
Yeah, that wasn't the same song.
Yes. So next time.
Damn.
It's okay. We'll try again.
Yeah, we good. We got it.
So how did you come up with your pen name, ThatDudeJ?
Oh, that one was like low key easy. So I always sign my name as J, and there'd be 3 niggas walking to the stage. And I was like, oh, maybe I should use my last name. Mm-hmm. So I was like, JM. Then like 2 niggas walking to the stage. And I'm like, shit, I'll just use my Instagram. That way, I ain't got to shout it out no more. Mm-hmm. They like, oh, ThatDudeJ is coming to the stage. And I'm like, nigga, that's my Instagram. Yeah. So it just worked hand in hand. I was like, if I just use my Instagram name, I don't got to say my name twice.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy.
Work smarter, not harder.
So,
listen.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
And we was watching this show, Physical 100. You gotta watch that show on Netflix. It's crazy. Did you watch Squid Game?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's the live, like it's the real life version.
Oh, they're fucking with real people.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is insane. But I said that to say like, shit, to be honest, I don't remember why I said that. I had a thought.
You just putting me on. That's cool too. Like sometimes you just like, hey, I got some shit you should check out.
I'm gonna remember.
How you coming with your name? Fuck it, we got it.
Lex J. Yeah. That's easy.
Yeah.
You gonna make me say this?
Yeah, you just said it was easy, but it ain't easy, obviously.
It is easy. All right, my name is Alexia. For most people who know me, some people who don't, my name is Alexia, but I go by Lex. Then my last name, J, is just my first initial, so I just use Lex J.
That's a fire though.
Yeah.
All right, we getting our governments. My name is Jay Shond.
And that's on period.
Yeah, they got D at the end of it.
Jay Shond?
Yeah, but it's silent though.
Oh, Jay Shond.
Yeah.
And that's period. Yeah. Jay Shond.
Hey, you know what was easy for me?
What?
Email addresses. I get all the ones. just my first name at whatever.
And that is at what is it? No, I'm just saying you ain't gotta tell them.
At blessings.
At blessings.com.
Mm-hmm.
At blessingsmyway.com. Yes. I love that I could just be so doggone silly and just not have to worry about it. Like, it could just be like, okay, we're just gonna sit here and we're just about to talk.
That is what we about to do.
and while we talking, we're gonna laugh. And we probably gonna sing a little bit. Actually, I want Jay to bless us with an A selection.
I know you're not saying the song. Who's that? What's the A selection? I'm ignorant.
It's a song.
It's a song? Yeah. What I gotta do with it? I gotta tell you what it is.
You gotta sing it.
You about to lose all your viewers.
You gotta sing that mother. You gotta.
Mary had a little lamb, little. Yeah. What else she had?
I said sing
She had cakes too. And she baking it up.
Hey.
And she baking it up.
Hey.
And she baking it up. Patty cake, bake 'em some. Hey, come in, bake 'em some. Yeah, come in. Come and bake us up. Look, we in sync.
Hey.
Would you clean your hands?
Hey.
In the sink. Yeah. Hey, we in sync. Yeah.
I am weak.
That's your A selection.
Period. I guess that'll do it. You were supposed to sing, but I guess that got me turned. So I guess that'll be.
I'll get you a song later.
I just feel like when I look at you, I just say, that is a singer right there.
Who lied to you?
That is a singer right there. He is going to bless somebody.
Acceptable answers. He look like he give out good hugs. Yes, possible. You know, he probably got soft hands. I do. See?
You better promote your soft hands.
No, yeah, I got to. I'm like, if your hand rougher than mine, what you be doing all day? You work too hard. That's what that is. You need to relax.
I need you to relax. Take a chill pill. And just relax.
Just relax. I mean, get comfortable.
Yes.
Okay,
what?
no, I got one. Pause. Pause. It's my turn.
Okay, excuse me then.
When was you most comfortable on stage?
Believe it or not, I don't perform often. I don't do live performances often. So, out of the few that
you done messed up. We about to.
Oh.
I've been signing niggas unwillingly for years.
Unwilling?
Yeah. I don't need permission. I consent for everything else. For sure. But not this.
Well, I guess that's.
You don't gotta guess. It's true. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Last year, to be honest, when I did my sipping performance, I feel like that's when that was my second time performing ever. Like my poetry on the stage ever.
I was there.
Yes, you were. That was my very first time ever, or second time ever performing my original work on a stage in a room full of people. So it was like, dang.
Was you able to like embrace it as it was happening, or did you reflect on it later and was like, I did that?
Both, actually. Like usually I don't always have that first option to like just sit and be like, oh, I'm doing this right now, you know. But during that sipping performance, it was like, oh shoot, like I'm up here, I'm in it. Like I was very aware of everything that was going on, which like made me also kind of feel like, damn, I'm the shit a little bit, because usually like, you know, when I'm performing or something, you know, you gotta be focused, you gotta block people out, you gotta be zoned in. But it was like, as I was doing it, like I'm feeling the energy from the crowd, and it's like, okay, I'm going there with y'all, like wherever y'all go, wherever y'all take me, like we gonna go there, we gonna vibe, and we gonna take it there. So I think that's when I was like my most like,
okay,
just in my
bag.
Body. Yeah. What about you?
Oh damn.
I
It's
know
always
you
the hardest thing when somebody just like, hey,
exactly,
get that shit back.
Exactly. That's what you did to me a while ago, remember?
Man,
the
Uno reverse cards be killing me.
Yeah, you thought it was cute, right?
I did think it was
So-
cute. It was hella cute. I was smiling and everything.
Yeah, flip it back.
Eye contact and all that.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I know what it was. It was like, I was at this like super ghetto open mic. My favorite type of open mics is the ghetto ones where like you don't know what type of niggas coming through. It's like niggas just got out of jail, said I wrote this in prison. Like, let me get them prison bars, but the free prison bars. Let me get those. Or like it was one time a dude came in with a wig. He did some pimp music. He was like, this girl got that wet nigga. One of the best days of my life. I know it don't sound like it, but it was. And then I wasn't being heckled, but they wasn't listening to me. Mm-hmm. And I like to joke around. So I realized they wasn't listening to me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, y'all don't get these jokes. So I told a couple jokes. They kind of like murmured a little bit. I did a poem. But I think it was my feature night. So I did a poem. And then it went off cool. And then I said, it's my birthday. And they cheered. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, y'all cheering louder for my birthday. But I felt so comfortable up there because it felt like I was just in a room full of aunties and uncles and then some little cousins. So I say, they cheered for that. And I say, yeah, I'm an Aries. And then they got quiet. And like, I don't know shit about signs, but I just thought that was cool to say, just yell out your sign. I feel like I yelled out the wrong hood, and I was just like, Aries. Yeah. And I was like, what they do to y'all? And then I ended up doing a poem about being a fuck nigga, and I was like, that's what they did to y'all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Aries men, so let's just hope this friendship
I'm lovely. I don't count.
No, I'm just playing.
I don't count.
I love you. You are definitely an exception, but like all of the other, oh, your hair smells good. All of the other Aries men that I have met in my life, they just come in like wrecking balls, and it's like, please get off the gas. What did life do to you for you to just be this destructive? Like, it's bad. So,
see,
but I don't get that vibe.
That's why I only
you.
defend me. I'm like,
yeah, because I don't get that vibe from you. Like,
I used to take up for niggas too. I'm like, yeah, niggas ain't that. You know what? Jay's not that bad. I stopped taking up for everybody. I'm like, nope. Niggas, Aries man, nope.
Yeah. Honestly and truthfully, you gotta just look out for you nowadays, because you be trying to look out for other people. You be like, no, this is a cool person, and then they have you looking crazy. So, yeah.
What's your sign?
A Virgo.
I don't know what that means. I don't know why I asked.
My
You ask shit like sports stats. Hey.
My birthday is September 6th. I think that's more your groove. Like, just
just birthdays
yeah.
and numbers. I'm like, that look like a good number. What's that like?
Yeah, because you don't know.
That 9 and a 6.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And those are like my favorite numbers, 9, 6. And then like my birthday, I feel like I was put on this earth to be great. And there's
damn shit. I heard that one.
Yeah.
She is not mic'd up.
But yeah, like I feel like my birthday.
That's what it sounds like when I get my heart broken.
Please. Please. Let's talk about this topic, love.
Oh yeah, we came here for something.
We did come here for something, and that's why I can't fool with you, because we don't know how to act. Once we go somewhere or we get together, it's
life is tangents, and like I love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
The topic.
Love is.
What does love mean to you?
You should have prepped me on this one question.
Nope.
What is love is? Love is. What is love? It's cool sometimes. It's cool when you don't belittle it, or you don't separate it, or when you take it for what it is. So like love in its purest sense is just joy. Like I feel like kind of like the opposite of depression. Love is just like continuous joy.
Yeah.
And then for me, I had to break that stuff apart from it. Like just everything that's attached to it is like things that attach to your name that you don't necessarily rock with. Mm-hmm. That's what love got to go through continuously. Yeah. Like, man, I can't stand love. It hurt me. No, like love was made. You feel me? And it got its own definition. Love is love. Like what hurt you was hurt. Yeah. So then don't like hurt, or don't like betrayal, or don't like distrust. Like don't dislike love because you attached other things to it. Yeah. And it took me years to like detach everything from love and just let it be what it is, because love is pure. Like, honestly, it's hopeful. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, Jay.
Nah, I was love to you. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we back at it.
Dive
I need a Uno reverse card. I was doing that. Yeah. What is love to you?
For love, I think for me, I love.
You hear that accent? I love. Give us one more, but a little slower. Give us one more. No, give us one more, just a little slower.
Love.
You hear that? That made you melt a little bit, didn't it?
I'm screaming.
Bruh, look.
You are foolish.
If I was smaller, I'd be on the ground.
Somebody please come get him. Somebody please come get him. He's foolish. Love. For me, love is like a box of chocolates. Now let me stop playing.
My dumb ass, I know it's first one, but my dumb ass was about to rock with it. I'm like, yeah, what kind kind of chocolate? Milk chocolate? Dark chocolate? Not white chocolate though.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of chocolate either. So love is not like chocolate for me.
Oh.
Because I'm a big fan of love.
What pink and chocolate do to you? You like Valentine's Day?
I do.
Okay, never mind.
I do. I think love for me, honestly, is like, it's like your favorite scented candle, right? It's like burning in a dark room with some soft, like, lo-fi music playing in the background, you know?
Paint me a picture.
And then, like, you know, like, you sitting there with a robe on, you know what I mean? And you drinking a glass of wine or juice or soda, whatever is your preference, because not everybody drinks wine, but, you know.
That's their problem.
Please. You're having your preferred drink, and you're just relaxing. And to me, that is love. That's
What's the
what
temperature of the
love
room?
The room it's like, I imagine my robe being like fuzzy and like warm. So the room is gonna be like a little cold.
Okay, what's
like,
a little cold?
Like, we're gonna put it at like a 70, because you know you don't want it to be too cold. I used to be wild though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to sleep with the air on 68.
See, that's love right there.
Yeah.
I was looking
that's
for
how
like
I used
I was
to
looking
feel.
for like something in the 60s.
See, that's how I used to be. But right now, in this phase of my life right now, if I try to go that low, I'm gonna freeze to death. So it gotta be 70.
You know, I'm big, so you gotta throw an extra 5 degrees off of that. Whatever your number is, I'm 5 below.
I wish you would stop. I really do. I wish
Like
you would
70,
stop.
I'm like good 65.
Good. I feel that, because I used to be that too. I used to, like, for real, truthfully, I used to be sleep with it just.
I like the sound of the fan. I like the fan on.
Just.
I like people that's fans of me. All that.
Yes. Just make it super cold. Just blizzard.
That accent came out, yeah, super cold, blizzard.
Oh my God, please.
I like it. That's what I'm saying.
Please.
You sound comfortable. We like this.
I am comfortable. I'm very comfortable.
Are
you comfortable?
I'm gonna throw in some LA accents real quick.
Let me hear one.
Oh, nah, just really like, what's the deal though?
Yeah.
You know, that's what we do. We do that. If you from the west side, you probably put your ORs in there. So if you got an AR, you switch to OR. So like, you gotta go to the core. You know, put your ORs in there. The store.
Got it.
You know, little things.
I'm going to the core, like that.
A little more or in there. Like,
I'm going to the core.
Yeah.
I'm going to the core.
Yeah, you out here.
And that's on period. I'm going to the core.
You better.
I'm finna start saying I'm going to the core. I hope you know that, right?
You should.
Okay.
Cause I'm still using everybody. I still like vernacular from everybody. I call everything a John.
Yes.
I ain't never been to Philly. Like, that's stolen. I don't care who. Oh, you from there? I'm not.
No.
I'm stolen though.
No.
Baby, stolen.
I lived in New York for 2 years, but I did not go. I was not in Philly, so all that joint stuff. I definitely get that from.
I got the internet. I'm stealing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello. Plus, I have friends from all over the place, so I hear different terms and different, just all the time, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna roll with that. I like the way that sound when you say
The whole
it.
diaspora is mine. I'm taking it all.
And that's so period.
Don't make me click. I do too. Shit. Let me learn something.
Yeah. Wait, let me hear the click one more time.
You feel me?
Butterscotch.
We out here.
Jay, please, cause all you
Nah,
doing
African
is playing.
descent, so it really don't matter. Try me, test me. From everywhere.
You from everywhere?
We from everywhere.
Let me hear. No.
Nah, you don't want to hear my accent.
I'm not finna play with you. Are you comfortable?
I'm comfortable.
You loosened up. You good?
I'm here with it.
Bet you ready to do your piece, or you need
Oh
a little more time to...
I'm.
As y'all can see, all that ThatDudeJ do is play all day. But that's why I love it. That's why I love him. That's why I'm gonna keep rocking with him. That's why he gonna be getting the invitation back every time after time after time after time, because I love his energy, and we always gonna rock together. So the next voice you're going to be hearing after mine. Oh, why do I sound like a pastor? The next voice you're going to be hearing after mine.
And the church say,
Amen. Everybody lift up your right hand.
I had to think about that. I said, ooh.
So as I bring on my brother Jay, I need y'all to accept him with the love of the Lord and say, Brother Jay,
Brother J.
preach the word.
Oh, I got you.
Brother Jay,
Brother J.
preach the word. Coming to you next is my brother Jay with his piece, Open.
Open. Sesame. Fuck around. Open. The microphone was speed dating. No commitments allowed. Everybody gets 3 minutes. My reaction to every poet was late. Like, oh shit, let me snap. Easy to tell I was not paying attention. I was practicing. Until you airdropped the poem, my ears made you a contact. Message received. The times you got your heart broken, it turned into multiplication tables. It started in the 3rd grade. No one told you you'll never stop multiplying. My favorite line, love me like you're not lonely. I would love to be a poem in your healing process. Hope the microphone isn't the jealous type because I'd rather use my time to talk to you. My eyes forgot his password. I was locked onto you for the next 3 minutes. I forgot my pen. I'm supposed to know it by heart. I guess I started creating room for you early. I passed words on to you like circle here if you think I'm cute. Circle 2 if you need me to help you find your glasses so you can circle 1. You grabbed my arm when I got off stage. Things got physical fast. You told me, don't worry, bro. I said, bro, there's more fish in the sea. Or aren't you a Pisces? I'm using zodiac signs as bait. You start to bite your nails, signs of you in deep thought. You ask a series of unrelated questions, traveling through tangents, ending on albums you listen to on a desert island. Confessions, everything's for sale, Forest Hills Drive. You say we were going to smoke and write poems. Do not indulge. Aren't you worried about a contact high? As long as you keep your hands to yourself. Trying hard not to force connections. I make no advancements. I pay attention. My favorite poet, my sparring partner. One practice session, you bump me and tell me to stop staring because you feel like your acne is starting a leading role in your face and it's giving the performance of a lifetime. You think it brings attention to you. I think you bring attention to you. I don't see how people get past your eyes. Quicksand to utopia. Dark brown like you. Bilingual. I failed Spanish twice. The 3rd time is a charm. I told you a story about me going to Mexico and the only phrase I knew was Donde estás el baño? Hoping the next time I visit is with you and you'd have taught me more than where's the bathroom. We're at open mic number, honestly, I don't remember. You start the poem with to the man that came with me to this open mic. Damn, you got a big ass head. I changed my mind about wanting a poem about me. You call me yours and it doesn't sound possessive. I binge love you. There isn't a season I would choose to skip with you. The seasons always fall for you. You started using a nickname. I said you were in the right timeline to be using that. You call me Sean Sean. It felt like an unexpected hug from a person I'm always missing. I'll be your peace, but not your quiet. We'll love loud. Like you cussing out drivers when they cut you off. Perfect time for me to practice my Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? She says, muy bien. I say, you lying. I'm snooping on your Instagram. I was a highlight on your story, added to your profile from the first performance. How have I not noticed you saved me? You have a tattoo with a sun with a crescent moon on your thigh. A do not disturb sign on the brightest thing in any space. My mouth became a solar eclipse. I kissed a star. It's just as hot as I thought it would be. I'm supposed to melt in your presence. I didn't know rivers could survive so close to the sun. I made my way to your gold anklet. I had to start off on the right foot. I say I love you in all love languages, including Spanish. Te amo. I wrote a poem about you, and it goes, I met you at the beginning of time. We were made in the same star. I fell in love with you around the year 2000. When I say I'm stargazing when I'm looking at you, it is not a metaphor. I'm forever starstruck. We choose to be astronauts. You say you want to save me from having too much space with lifeguards on the moon. I make you laugh just so you can say I'm dying. Excuses to give you CPR. We take turns taking each other's breath away. Whether we want to know air and space.
That's that lover boy J right there. Oh. That's that lover boy. That's that lover boy. Hey, that's that lover boy. Listen, I love when you tap into lover boy J, but also all you do is play all day long. That's all you do. I don't know how many times I can say that, but that's literally all you do all day long.
In my love language.
It's play. And you know what? I think that, like, whether it's romantic or whether with friendships, I think it is amazing because your friends, you be having us dying laughing. Like, you are hilarious. Like, I be like, it's just Jay, just acting dumb as usual.
The funny part is I didn't start out writing love poems.
What
like,
kind of poems was that?
It was in the love bracket, but none of them had to do with love for real. It was kind of just like hurt. Like, I don't think I did my first love poem until like 2 years after I started writing poetry. Yeah.
It be like that. Like, sometimes people can't write about certain things until like later on, you know. Like, sometimes I wouldn't be able to tap into like hurt. Like, I'd be trying to write about hurt and I'm like, dang, like, I mean, now I got it in a bag, you know. Yeah. But it's like when I first started writing, it was like, I don't really know how to write about hurt, you know. Like, this hurt me, but how do I put that on this paper, you know. So it's like, yeah, I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that.
I thought it was gonna be corny too. Like, I was from like watching poetry and just being on the scene and just hearing love poems. It never felt like it touched me or nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, your girl in the audience, you wrote a poem for her. You about to get like some claps and some cheers. You just getting brownie points. You trying to get something tonight. That's what it always felt like. Are you trying to get one of the women in the audience? Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm writing a poem directly to so-and-so, and then you trying to get brownie points and you trying to get a number after this. And that's what it always felt like to me. Then, like, you writing a poem, you want to get something from somebody. Mm-hmm. And then when I realized I could write a poem that's not my intention to do so, I could just write it and it feel like as good as one of my sad poems. Yeah. And I think that was my meter for me. I wanted to sound just as good, or I wanted to perform it without, like, it could be a crowd for the dudes and I want to perform it. Yeah. Like, that's how good I want it to be. Yeah. Like, if I gotta choose what my audience is for this poem, then I don't want to do it. I feel that. It's always with black women, but like, other than that, you know.
Yeah. I feel that. That's good. Cause I think it's also good to like be able to tap into that in front of people too, because obviously, like, people know you can be goofy, they know you can be playful, and you know, all of that. But I think, you know, even if you're not looking for it per se, like going into an audience and, you know, putting on that extra charm for the audience and having the crowd be like, you know, and then like after that could spark a connection, you know, between you and somebody from the audience. So it's just like, you don't always go in with the intentions to do one thing, but something, you know, completely different from your intentions and everything. It always happens. It never fails. Something different always happens, you know. So it's like, I feel that. I rock with it. I got a
question brewing in my head.
Oh my God.
You ready for one?
I'm ready.
You ready for one?
Let's get it.
Do you ever let, like, I know you said you never performed like too many times, mm-hmm. but do you let what the crowd is already hearing sway to what you want to perform?
No. And I think I only know that because I performed at something last year. It was like not too long after my sip. It was actually like the same week. Somebody had heard my sipping performance and was like, hey, I want you to come out. And like later on that week, I think sipping was like a Tuesday and then this was a Thursday. And the theme was love, I think, or something like that. And I performed like something completely different. And it was just like, I was like, to my advantage, I did not know what I was walking into. Mm-hmm. I came off of work and I came straight here, you know? Yeah. So it was like, I didn't know what was going on. I just said, okay, this is the most recent thing on my mind because I just performed it Tuesday, so I'm going to come perform it here, you know? Yeah. So it's like, no, to answer your question.
No, that's a good way to answer it. Yeah. I don't want just, That's weak.
Yeah. Who was this piece about?
Oh, this is the easiest question in the world. Nobody.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
For
on
real?
my mama, like on my mama. Nobody.
Nobody. You wrote this
on
about
me. This
nobody?
is just like I wanted a piece in which I felt comfortable doing, no matter who in the audience. Like I feel like when they tie to people, not to say it ruins it, it does give it like I guess like a grounded like sense to it.
Yeah.
Like there's aspects from it that I can pull from different people, but it's not specifically about a specific person.
Yeah.
So like I don't care who in the audience because they're like, oh man, this is about so and so. It's not. There's no girl that this was specifically for or came from. I would say I did it more so like a writing exercise. So like a few pieces come from like people I know.
Yeah.
Like the tattoo come from the homegirl, but that's just because like when I was writing it, she was there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm writing this, for you. I don't love you like that.
Yeah.
So it's not romantic.
That's insane. I want to say that is a different type of writing. Like, to be able to tap into those type of emotions. Like, do you hear what you was just saying? Like, do you hear all this
I
stuff?
bet it. I wrote it. Yeah.
Like, what? And then, like, for you to say that it's about nobody in particular, like you're just writing, it's like, that's a freaking insane level of writing. Like,
I would say it's simpler than I feel like I'm putting it. Like I wrote to the feelings. So like outside of a person, because I used to like make people the feelings. Like I would be like, oh, you are love. You are the essence of love. Love is love. So like back to what I said earlier, it's like love is love. So if I can write a poem to love, and I can just like the purity of what I feel love is and what it makes me feel is all these emotions. So I don't gotta tie it to a person, but it helps visualize like these concrete, pieces. Like, oh, this is what the person looked like. This is what the person's eyes look like. But it's really about how connected I am to it. Like, so this makes me feel this way. And if I say it properly, you should feel the same way I'm feeling. So if I write the poem as what I intended it to, you should feel like you're falling in love with whoever I'm talking to. So like, I'm falling in love with the person, you should be falling in love with the person. If not, I wrote it wrong. I'm not telling you, hey, she bomb, she funny, she cute, you should fall in love with her. I'm like, oh man, where we going?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, she
Yeah.
a little sassy too. Okay.
I've been, like, I promise you, I've been waiting. When you told me you were doing this piece, I've been waiting to ask you who this piece was about.
I hope
And
that
my mind
disappoints
is
though.
blown. No, it didn't
Yeah.
disappoint. It blew my freaking mind, honestly and truthfully, because like the way you just described this person, and even at Poets Tea and Pleasure when you performed it, and it was like you talking to somebody. So it's like I'm seeing you talk to somebody, and I'm like, whoever she is, I love her for Jay. I want them to thrive together. I want them to ride off into the sunset together. And then you just come and you tell me you're not talking about anyone. And it's like, It's like, one, I love that for you because that means you've reached a different level of writing. But like, also forget you for making me feel like oh yeah, you got somebody that you finna ride off into the sunset.
But the feelings
I love
is real,
this
though.
for Jay, and that's
what matters.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what matters. Wow, my mind is actually blown. That's mind blowing.
I took that same concept and wrote a poem like from a woman's perspective about me.
Really?
Because not to be like, not like an ego thing, but I don't know when I'm gonna get a poem like that for me. And I feel like I'm waiting for it, and it's weird to wait for it. It's not gonna be any different if I wrote it myself. Like, I love me, I know things about me. I could just like plug some things in real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm writing now, and now I feel good. And it's not just like a self-affirmation poem, like Jay, you cool, Jay, you rock. It's like, if a person loved you the way you want them to love you, how would they approach it? And like, how would they deliver that message to you? They won't just list a bunch of things that you like or just say a bunch of stuff you want to hear. They low-key break you down, like how I did The Fictional Woman.
Yeah.
It's like, I broke you down in a way, it's one practice session, you bumped me, and you know, you got bumps in your face type shit. It's like, no one cares about what you see from yourself, because not to be weird about it, that's your issue with you. I ain't got no issues with you.
Yeah.
So whatever you seeing is a reflection of you to you. And I'm telling you, I see like utopia. And like whatever the upper echelon level of utopia is for you, that's what I see. So whatever you projecting onto me to you, I don't want to hear it high key. Like,
yeah, that's real. Just silly, just foolish for no reason.
yeah, 100% of the time. But nah, give me a line from it. What you like about it?
I love.
If you got anything, I'll break it down for you.
I was taking notes. I love this poem. Let me go sit back next time. The one where you hold on. Let me start from the beginning. I would love to be a poem in your healing process. That line, that's crazy. You're insane. You were not that far into the poem and you said, I would love to be a poem in your healing process.
You gotta jump right into it.
Like, what?
What are we waiting for?
What? Because I don't think people understand, like, that line holds so much, like, weight. Because it's like, people find, like, some of the most beautiful things in themselves when they're healing. Like, when they're going through things, like, for women, it's a little different than men. Like, sometimes women, they're like, oh, I'm going to go cut all my hair off. Or I'm going to go dye my hair a different color. Or, oh, I'm going to go buy this for no apparent reason just because I absolutely want to, But it's like, that's a wild line is what I'm trying to get at. Like, you find so many beautiful things about yourself in the healing process. You find so many, so many great things. And to say, like, I want to be a poem that you write in your healing process, like, that's some deep shit to say. Like, that is crazy.
Nah, it's fun to do stuff like that. It's cause you hear a poem when they angry or they mad, and you like, bro, that's so fire. What if you was like in a different mood? Like, what would that sound like if it was like towards something that you like? Mm-hmm. Like, cause you could talk shit with the best of them, and that's a fire ass poem. But like, what's your heal process sound like? Yeah. And then what do you sound like when you happy? Yeah. Like, how do you express your happiness? And like, I would never say like I'm the reason why you're happy, but as you're happy, how do you think of me? Yeah. I'm just trying to be happy with you,
And that's what I'm here. Everybody just trying to be happy, just trying to live life, and be happy, and make sure that things are good for us.
And my eyes forgot his password. I was locked on to you. It's that face, that face lock.
Yes.
It's like, oh, my face not working. Let me just look at you.
It's a lot of wordplay in here that I'm like, when you said, click here if you think I'm cute, circle 2 if you need me to help you find your glasses so you can circle 1. And I'm like, it's so you. Like, in case you can't see what they say, here go your glasses, go ahead and circle 1. Because I know
shout out to black women with glasses, because like, I don't know. Y'all be blind as shit, but like, y'all cute.
Yeah. Gotta keep that vision in line, because you can't see, then it's bad. It's bad out here for everybody.
You can't see.
And then, let me see. Oh, yes. This whole part right here have me in shambles every time. I'm snooping on your Instagram. I was a highlight on your story, added to your profile from that first performance. How have I not noticed you saved me? Woo! Come on with the words. Then you say you have a tattoo of a sun with a crescent moon on your thigh. Do not disturb sign on my thing in any space. And it's like, what
You
in
just be
the
glowing,
world?
girl. Just be glowing.
What in the world? What in the world? And he said, my mouth became a solar eclipse. I kissed the star. Just as
We had to
hot-
get a little sexy, you know. I play a lot, but I could be in a bag of where, like,
As you should.
come over here.
You're a grown, like you're a
Yeah.
full grown man.
Slide over
you
here one time.
You deserve to. You definitely deserve to. And you said, just as hot as I thought it would be, I'm supposed to melt in your presence. I didn't know rivers could survive so close to sun.
Then I was just went straight nasty. I said, we going there. Like, stick your tongue out. We going there.
Oh my God. I just feel like this is an amazing piece. And every time I hear you, do it, and it's like it doesn't, and I've only heard you do it like twice, but it's like every time I hear it, it's like, like you're such a freaking great writer. And it's like, those are the type of
That's
people.
such a good compliment.
Those are the type of people, like I want to surround myself with, that can dig deep into their writing bag like that and come out with something so beautiful in every way. Like it's not just like some roses are red, violets are blue. It's like, no, I'm finna talk about some real stuff. You ready to listen or not?
I'm about to make your girlfriend mad at you. That is my all purpose every time. Babe, why you never say nothing like that to me? Yeah, he not doing his job. I don't want to take his job, but he not doing it.
So I don't want
But
that.
that's
role.
all y'all. Like,
I don't want that
keep
role.
y'all house where y'all house is at.
Yeah. So it's like, just to hear so many things in your wordplay and just how you just flow so effortlessly through your pieces, like just in and out, and just have fun. And I think that's what like I want to start connecting more with in my pieces, like just having fun with it. Like you can flow in and out. You wrote this, you can play with it, you can perform it however you want to do it. Just because you perform it this way at one event don't mean you have to do it the same way at the next event,
I ain't known for stopping and talking to the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like, I feel like every performance is a conversation between you and the audience. If I just wanted to say some shit, you can watch something. But like, you there, like, let's have some fun. It's like, if you reacting to this, oh, this the one that got y'all. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Versus like me just ignoring it, like, oh, I'm supposed to get this praise. Like, I feel honored every time somebody claps or cheers or like interrupt. Like, I love them type of interruptions. Like, you supposed to, like, it's a feel. Like, you supposed to feel like you there currently. You supposed to be present in the moment.
Yeah.
So I feel like the best way I could be present in the moment is interacting with the audience. Like, stop. She'll take me home. I'm not driving. I'm with you. Like, that type thing. Like, yeah, if you fell in love with me, come on. It's our anniversary today then. Yeah. Today our anniversary.
And that's on period. I love that. And I love that you're just so open and you just flow whichever way the wind has you, to be honest. You're just like, okay, this is what we're rocking with today. And it was just like, honestly, just being transparent for a second, just getting a space for us to record. It was just like, I had to reschedule with you like twice or maybe 3 times, and it was just like each time it was just like you were just so understanding. It was just like, okay, I'm rocking with it. Life happens, we rolling with it. I still want to do it, I still want to be a part, but I understand that life happens, and I also understand that you're human and you don't have control over everything that happens. So let's rock with it, let's roll with it, and let's make the best out of it, like what happens. And I think that's like what I love the most about like people, and I'm trying to keep more people like that in my life and in my circle of like that understands that life is gonna life. And that's literally the first thing he said to me when you hugged me. He was like, life is gonna life. And I was like, yeah. So it's like I need more people in my circle like that who understand that life is life. And it's like people can't always come through and be rescued, but it's like, shoot, I gave you what I could when I could,
all
and
that
how
added
I
pressure
could.
and all that other stuff is like unnecessary. Like, don't throw that onto yourself. Like, you gonna feel the same way you gonna feel once it's done either way. Yeah. So like, you giving yourself extra pressure, if it's not motivating you to do something in that moment, you just like hindering yourself. If your feelings about yourself is not pushing you towards something, then you just want to be in your feelings about something. Like, if something's not going my way today and I'm just upset about it, if it's not pushing me like, okay, I need to write something down, I need to put something in my itinerary, I need to call somebody real quick. If it's not motivating me to do an action, then I'm just in my feelings and I'm worried about something. Like, none of that is useful to me as a person. I'm not saying we need to be hyper productive all the time, but if that's what I'm trying to be that day, if I'm trying to be like, okay, you know, I can't get there at this time, all right, cool, let me, that feeling of like, dang, I'm doing this to this person, it should be action after. Like, okay, let me just hit him up. Hey, you good? You safe? You calm? You chilling? It's going to be 20, 30, 40, 50. It don't really matter. Like, you know, we family already. Yeah. Like, I'm rocking with you. We good.
Yeah.
So no matter what it is, like, hey, Jay, 2 weeks then. Cool. As long as I'm free and you free, we here with it.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to have the best version of you when you ready. So even if, like, I've done a podcast with the bros, and we did a whole first episode. And that whole shit was fucked up. And we had to go back 2 weeks later and do the whole thing all over again. So I've been in spaces with somebody starting off a new podcast, and it was like, bro, it was a beautiful episode. We loved it. We didn't catch none of it. And I'm like, none of it? Bro, I was funny. Like, I sometimes I'm like, I'm consistent funny, but bro, I was up here with it. He was like, nah, but if you down, come do it again. I'm like, bro, if you need to get this off your feet, of course, anytime. So that's how I feel as a person, because like, if I gotta go through, and like, it gotta be returned, I hope it's the same energy with whoever I'm dealing with. It's like, bro, I know I said today not working, something came up, please just like give me a little grace, and then we double back again. So that's how I rock with it. As long as we not locked in and it's like 2 minutes before and you just like, nah, and there's no communication, it's a love language. As long as you communicating with me, we solid. Like, I don't care about nothing. Like, I done been through a lot of life. A lot of life. So nothing really like bother me for real.
Yeah. And that's something I'm trying to get to that level where nothing really bothers me for real. Where I just be like, okay, well, that's what y'all gonna do today. Go and run with the wolves and be merry and spread your wings.
But you are allowed to be in your feelings sometimes. I lost my keys last night, so I was panicked. So like, some shit just like, you know, and I'm working on me still.
Right, but it's like stuff like that, you know, like, yeah, you need your keys, you know, you got work, you got, you know, your kid, you got all this, so, you know, you like, okay, I need them keys, but, you know, like, I'm trying to just, like, not sweat the small stuff.
Not losing your keys is like a heartbreak.
Yeah. If you don't have a car in LA, you don't have anything. And I know that because I went 6 months without one, but we're going to talk about that at a different time and a different day because it's traumatic.
When?
And it's,
how long ago did this happen? Was it with you? Did I lose it with you? Oh my God.
You calling everybody.
I'm calling my mom.
Right.
Hey.
Did I leave my keys over there?
I lost my key today. I just need somebody to pick me up. I'm a little down today. Now my will not strong. It's actually locked.
I'm screaming. I have had so much fun doing this interview with you. It hasn't even felt like, honestly, I've been waiting to say like when we're gonna start the podcast, but we've been talking this whole time. It's just been feeling like, you know, it's a natural conversation. So I really, 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 really appreciate you for coming on and just being yourself and sharing your great writing and just bringing, you know, your love and your joy into the room. I think, and I didn't do this intentionally, but now that I'm thinking about it, pat on the back, Alexia. Come on.
That's your shoulder.
Oh, my back.
There
my
you
back.
go. There you go.
Like, you get on my nerve. That's your shoulder. Yes, but it's like, with this month being love and everything, you know, it's like, I feel like the right person to be on love. You know, you talked a lot in this episode about love and what it means to spread love and spread joy and just exist, you know, in true, genuine love and not waver your true, genuine love, no matter like how much around you is wavering in the world. And I think you were like the perfect person to have on this season because, like, yes, you are full of light, love, and joy, and I appreciate you for bringing that onto the show today.
I appreciate you for having me here. What?
Of course.
Hit me in a DM like you try. Yes.
Yes, you responded back before I gave you any details.
Like, I don't even know what's going on. Yes.
I'm down.
Read half of it.
I want to do it.
Yeah. I believe in whatever it is.
I was like, well, period. Jay's on board when
Jay's
we
on
do
board.
get things up and going. Jay is there. So yeah, I just appreciate that from your end. Just always been willing and ready to like jump on whatever it is. Just been like, you need me, I'm there. I got it. Bam, boom. And it's like, period. Bet up. And I'll be the same way for you. If you ever, need me for anything, want to perform at something, you need, not even perform, if you need me, to help out with something, if you want to start anything or anything, just like, hey Lex, I need your help with some. All right, cool, I got you. So
I be needing help.
For sure, let us know for sure. We pull up and let's get it rocking. So before we close this thing out, do you want to leave one final thought?
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to sing, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I got you.
Right, come on, let's get it.
On the perfect day,
Uh-huh.
I know that I can count on you. Damn, that was beautiful.
I'm screaming. Jay, you're not supposed to stop. You supposed to.
No, you took it over, and I was like, it came back to me. You played tennis before?
Tennis?
You really hit the ball really hard, and I was just like, nope.
I'm screaming. That was nothing.
It hit enough?
That was nothing.
It hit enough?
Period. Because I eat the girlies up, and that's on period.
Oh, I'm ThatDudeJ.
Yeah.
On all social medias. If it look like it's inactive, it's because it is. Don't follow that one then.
Spell it for them. Or I'll spell it.
@ThatDudeJ. Just the letter.
J.
Mm-hmm.
That Jude.
I'm not Jewish, but that sounds cool too.
That Jude.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, you can get my book, Lessons on Repeat, on Amazon.
And that's on period.
You can buy clothes from me. You can just follow me. You follow my clothes everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, culture responsibly.
He really do drippy. I was playing with him at the beginning of this episode, but he really do be drippy. He be drippy for real. You know what that sound means? It's time for listeners, write about it. Today's question is brought to you by ThatDudeJ. Jay, what you want to ask the people today? One question you want to ask the people.
How would your best self treat you?
Ooh, how would your best self treat you? That is a great question, first of all. Yes, because I think I'm going to finish the rest of this, but I think before I do, I want to just say, I think that people, when you say like treat people the way that you want to be treated, I don't think people really register that. But I think when you rephrase it and you say something like, how would your best self treat you? Then you got something to sit back and reflect on. You like, hold on. Am I treating people the way I want to be treated? Or,
Yeah.
So I love that. I'm going to repeat it one more time. The question of the day is, how would your best self treat you?
Indeed.
Period. And that's on period. That is something to be reflective on over and over again, honestly. That's a question to never stop asking yourself. Remember to drop your answer in the comment section on our IG. And if you feel so moved by this question to write your own piece, then you can click the link in the bio and submit your answer. And I think I'm going to write a piece about this week. So I think I'm going to be joining y'all in submitting a piece this week because...
As you should.
This is a great question. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, now I got to go and do some reflecting. Yeah, so if you want to write a piece and, you want to submit that piece, you can go to the link in our bio and submit your answer. And then your response has the potential to get read on the next episode, on episode 4. So thank you. I must say thank you for tapping into the 3rd episode of season 2 of Lex Write About It. We would love to hear some of your favorite moments from today's episode and how Jay made you laugh or how his poem made you feel all fluttery and warm inside.
And
so
if you fell in love, you feel me?
Yeah.
Slide in my DM.
And that's on period. Slide in them DMs.
I don't want nothing but a book purchase though. Like, don't be crazy.
Y'all could start with a book purchase, but that's probably how you work your way in. So yeah.
You see how sexy that sound? I had to get to know you first. I bought your book. Cool.
I'm telling y'all, do it. Buy the book, then slide in the DMs. It's gonna work for real.
Perfect.
For real. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of melanin to you though.
Yeah.
yeah. Preferably, he want the melanin. So.
I fall in love with black women.
Yeah.
Who wear glasses. She smiles and pushes up hers. I promise not a requirement for them to be blind, but I guess it's easier for them to fall in love with me and not to focus on what I look like.
And see, ladies, don't y'all want somebody that's just gonna look at you and just spit some words to you off the top of his dome? Like, you want that. That is what you want. So, hop fast. Go. Skip, hop, run. No, I'm just playing. But yes, we would love to hear some of your favorite moments from today's episode. And to stay connected with all things LWABI, you can follow our Instagram at LWABI.podcast. As Jay already made me say, but I'm going to say it again.
LWABI, fool.
You can follow our Twitter at LWABI_podcast and our Facebook page
at the end.
at Lex Write About It, fool.
Fool. Yeah.
He teaching me Cali.
Yeah. It's my
slang,
foolie right here on me.
Yeah, it's my foolie right
here.
Yeah. So. We good on it, I guess.
Yeah, we good. Great.
I am your host, Lex J. It's the Brody.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jay. Came with you with like 2-3 poems. If you want to hear some more, just follow me. ThatDudeJ.
And that's on period. As always, wishing you love, peace, and poetry. Until next time, we out.